Well, this morning, as you can see, we're hooked onto the trailer that Victor bought for storage. We're pulling it out of my property here, my grandmother's property rather, the family land. And we're getting ready to take it up to Victor's. So, hopefully this goes well. If so, we'll see you when we're there. If something interesting happens, I'll let you know. Well, we're at the property. We're about to see if he can get in. This could take a few minutes. I'm wondering if I should go start the loader. But we'll give him a minute and see how he goes. Well, he's starting to spin. I'm gonna go fire up the crawler. All right, got the old girl fired up. It's a bit of a cool morning, about 10 degrees Celsius. We'll give this a second to warm up, but we are in a bit of a hurry here, so give it a minute. Well, it's not a minute. Let's see if we can get this thing pulled up here. So you can't really hear what I'm saying here over the sound of the loader, but I'm trying to say that Victor's got the service truck hooked to the back of the trailer to kind of pull the back trailer sideways so it doesn't get sucked down into this ditch more. Let's see what it does. Didn't realize we were actually dragging Victor and the service truck sideways. So this loader's got some traction here actually. So anyways, we're gonna hook that. We're gonna see if we can just give him a little helping hand backwards here. All right, we pulled him up that hill so he could turn around. He's just doing a mini point turn here. He's got to just sort of face down the hill here a bit to get over, because he wants the trailer over here as much as he can. So I don't know if he's going to be able to back up. We may have to hook onto him and pull him back. But we'll just see what happens. Play it by ear here for a minute. he's moving anyway. Oh, spinning a little bit, but he's keeping traction. Maybe. Look at that. He is a good driver. Of course, this is Jerry himself, the owner of the trucking company, so I would hope he's a good driver. All right, looks like that's where we're gonna get it with the truck. We'll have to move it around with the crawler here. So we'll unhook it and get the truck out of here. And just like that, we're unhooked. Jerry is on his way. He did a fine job getting that in there. Now we have to adjust it to where Vic wants it. And we'll look, oh, look at that. The loader just up there all parked all majestically. Anyways, all right, let's get this moved. Okay, so first thing we have to do, because this is an air brake trailer, the truck is no longer hooked to it, feeding the brakes air, so if you don't know how air brakes work, the air unlocks the brakes. So when you unhook the air, the brakes automatically lock. There's a giant spring in there. So we're gonna hook the compressor on the service truck up to this hose that Victor's rigged up with the proper end that hooks to the line on the trailer. And we'll fill them with air so that they release, and then we're not moving the trailer too far, so we'll just leave it hooked up to the truck and the lines. Should be fine, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, we got the line hooked up. Time to fire up the old gas compressor there. Maybe. Been a while since we've had this one running. Well, we found the problem. What's wrong, Vic?
Got no gas in it.
Yeah, that'll do it. All right, we are now fixing the problem. And give her a few pulls off. Perfect. Second pull when it has gas in it. All right, we'll let it build some pressure, then we'll put some pressure to the brakes. All right, it's getting hooked up to the trailer now.
Lift up. just because it's not sitting level. That should be good. You got the legs off the ground.
Well, as you saw, that didn't work fantastically, so we're gonna have to try a new approach here. We're gonna try to rig the chains out front, and then I'll pick up at the bucket out front, and that way I can sort of pull backwards, and when I pull back, it's gonna force the chains up, and maybe I'll be able to move the trailer sort of in jumps, rather than picking it up all at once. .125 has the power to pick it up, but I can't go backwards with it. Because as soon as I do, it just shifts all the way to the front and I sort of do a nosedive. So, Victor is trying to get some skis under the legs, and we'll see if that works. Got some half-ass skis under the landing gear here. Maybe it'll skid ahead, and we might just have to pick it up, skid ahead, pick it up, skid ahead, but let's see what happens. Well, we've come up with a new process here. We just shut everything down and we're banging our heads together a bit. Might be a little tedious. What we're going to do is the loader can lift it. I just can't pull it like I was saying, so I start to nosedive there because all the weight's on the front. So I'm going to go get it under that corner. I'm going to pick up on it and I'm going to shove it over to get it pointed in the right direction. And then I think we're going to chain it to the back of one of the dump trucks and see if we could skid it forward. Because we can take the weight off the landing gear onto the dump truck and then we're not skidding the landing gear into the ground. So let's see how that works out. Okay, so the back wheel started lifting off the ground, so we're going to jack it back up. I'll have to get the bucket right under it, and then we'll see if I can keep it more level and shove it ahead. All right, I'm right underneath it again. Let's see if we can pick it up a little more square. See if we can walk ahead. See if we can walk it ahead. We got it over to where it needs to be. Now it just needs to go straight back. So we're going to try hooking onto it the loader one more time before we try to rig a dump truck to it. So we'll hook onto it and see how that goes. picking up on it one more time just because there's less leverage that way. So we might be able to wiggle it forward this time. But what's worse that'll happen? Nothing. So let's see what happens, I guess. Okay, well, we made the plan, we executed the plan went off the rails, we are now abandoning the plan. New plan, let's see if we can get one of these old dump trucks hooked up to it, I guess, and maybe we can take the weight off the front and then it'll pull it forward, or I can shove a bit and he can pull a bit, we can get a chain on it, I don't know. We're just in the area of make it up as we go along, so let's see what happens. Well, we are now firing up alternate plan F. Oh yeah. Wow, this can only go well. We may have to make more room on the other side of that dump truck. Man, that trailer kind of dwarfs the poor old C65 a little bit here. But some good old redneck ingenuity. Hopefully we can get this job done. Okay, so Victor says he's done this before with smaller trailers, but we'll see how it works. So he's picked the box up. He's chained each corner of the box down to the trailer. And when he puts the box down, ideally, it should pick up on it a little bit, giving down pressure onto the truck. That should pick it up and skid it forward. I think it did. All right, it definitely picked it up. It has the weight. This side's right off. That side is less, but it's still, the weight's picked up off of it. So, if all goes well, the old truck should be able to skid it forward. Truck should be able to skid it forward, but he has to turn out because there's no room to drive over in there. And then I'll just have to pick up the corner or pick up this end again and slide it over. So let's see how that goes. So what happened there was, it actually is as far as it needs to go. We'll just have to shove this end over. But the poor old dump truck, that box side is being pulled in on it and has bent it in. So we'll fix that in a few minutes. But he just has to lift the box up, take the weight off of it. You have a couple inches, a little more, a little more. Whoa! Just kissing it there. Now, hopefully we can get the chains off. This may be a different problem. But yeah, anyways. The truck did the trick, so that's good. Had the power. Well, we weren't able to get the chains off, so we're going to have to bring the old loader back over, pick up the weight, so we can get the chains off it. So to be able to get the bucket back underneath the trailer, I'm going to have to sort of dig my way under a little bit here so I can get back to the center, pick it up out of the dirt again, and shift it over to where it needs to be. All right, well, I wouldn't say it was easy, but it's in position anyways. It's where Victor wants it now. He can work on leveling it later if it sinks or whatever, just with jacks or anything. The loader did well. The old dump truck performed well too. Just the old rotten side pillars there sort of gave out on the one side, bent in. So we'll hook a chain to that and we'll pull it back out. And then Victor had to do a bunch of welding to that box anyways, but he's not sure if he was actually going to try to save that box or if he was going to eventually just go to the big heavy wrecking yard and get another box for it, or what he's doing for it anyways. It's clearly, obviously it's not a road truck anyways, but for now we'll pull it back out and he can decide what he wants to do with it later. All right, I smoothed this road back out a little bit here. All we're going to go over, I'm going to see if I can get an angle of the loader and get that side a push back out to where it needs to be. So yeah, see how that goes. All right, height at that.
We'll see when you get there because you're going to go downhill. Up a bit.
Back up or
Just straight up.
Back up?
A little bit. Try that. Try that. We need like another 2 inches. Yeah, what's worse is gonna happen? I gotta weld both sides. Try that. Good enough to put the tailgate back on.
All right, got the box side straightened back out. No harm, no foul. Perfect. I mean, it still needs welded, but it needed welded before we broke it, so it's fine. Loader performed well. We got the trailer into place. Dump truck's all put back together. All in all, that didn't go too badly. So anyways, thanks for watching.